It's a double header here in Rangiri Dambulla International Stadium. Match 8 of the Lanka Premier League. Dambulla Sixers versus the Galle Gallants. Earlier today, we had the Jaffna Kings beating the Colombo Caps, and hence this is what the table looks like. Galle Gallants, we have not seen them in a long time. They are unbeaten. The Royals on 2, Caps on 2. Way. They are bowling first. The teams were hydrated. So important. Lasit Cruz Pulle. Still to fulfill the potential and belief that selectors do have. Future stars of Sri Lanka. Sam Harper though.
Well, we're going to have an under 23 young man, Vishwa Lahiru.
Circle in the first 6 overs. Oh, starts with a dot, puts his hand up straight away. Every game, there's an in the gap again. Fast outfield. Ball skipping away. Dushmantha Chamira gives up the chase.
Don't think he got everything, but this will set Cruz Pulle on his way. He needed that. He likes to start off with shots like that. I've seen him bat. Bounced a bit. And just over mid-wicket.
The best part of that boundary is every 4 and every 6 in the Lanka Premier League 2026 help preserve a tree. That's a lovely shot. Oh, one bounce. Just a chip shot from Lasit Cruz Pulle.
Really looking good, isn't he? Just a few steps down the track, mid-off inside the circle. Became a very easy option. Nicely executed.
Yeah, that's all to like because it was so calm. He looked relaxed, his hands just doing enough. You just need to hit gaps. You don't need to hit the cover off it, and he does. He hits it to cover. At least he doesn't hit the cover off it. Tikshana takes the catch.
How disappointing could this be? He looked so good off that previous shot, and everyone's raving about him. And then a soft dismissal. Just another look. A little friendly chip. Looking for the elevation in, and Tikshana takes a fairly easy chance. Yes, that's definitely a cause for celebration. Cruz Pulle walks back. Out for 12. And Galle Gallants are 14 for 1.
Little shorter from Vishwa Lahiru. Good hit. Got really close to it, Sam Harper. That's the first boundary to him.
A good execution. I think he picked the right spot. Cruz Pulle looked to go over extra cover, didn't get the elevation, but this was a very safe shot because it was pitched wicket to wicket, and again nothing off the surface, so the batters could trust themselves to come down the pitch. That's a great sound of leather hitting willow. It's gone all the way for 6. Where are the spectators to catch it? 100,000 rupees on offer.
Not on the bounce. You got to catch it on the full. Will he claim it? But this is a top-class shot. From outside off stump, Sam Harper, Victorian. He'll play those cross-bat shots really well. Cruz Pulle, Vishwa Lahiru, and subtle changes. 4 more, using the pace this time.
Yeah, nicely done, really nicely done. Played late in the gap. Don't forget that shot. Just look at the way he uses his hands, waits for the ball. Great timing as well.
Talking about Cruz Pulle's dismissal, Roshan, I thought Vishwa Lahiru made a change. Yes, he slowed the ball down. Aerial again. All the way. Second 6 in the over for Sam. Oh yes, please. Gone out of here. Throw it back. That's a biggie.
he fancies Tikshana's bowling. That's for sure. But this is not the first time he's gone for a towering six. But there is only slight difference. This time around, he hit it over mid-wicket. Usually, he hits them over long off or extra cover. Asalanka.
We're strong through there as well. That was tight. It was so tight through the eye of a needle, and it brings up the 50.
He preempted after hitting him for a six with that slot sweep. He knew he's going to alter the length. He's going to drag the length back. Although it wasn't that short, but he was ready for it.
Oh yes, very smart, very clever. He had no room to work with. He had to create his own.
He's got a big heart, without any doubt. Charitha Salanka. He saw Chamira rotating his fingers on the seam, spotted it early, backed away from the leg stump to create that width. Got rewarded with yet another boundary. I'm going to pick up wickets for my side. It hasn't happened, but this has gone over mid-wicket for six. Once again made a mistake. Dropped it too short, and that was more than enough for Harper to send it over the line. 50 partnership.
Good players pick up length really well. Mahesh Tikshana, it wasn't his usual length, it was short of that, but it was by no means a long hop. He just rocked back and pounced all over it.
And now he places that beautifully. Tikshana's going the distance here. Yeah, he's been all over the shop. When you're bowling to set batters, you've got to be very precise with your thinking and also with your lines and lengths. And he hasn't.
Gets it backward, it's four. That's when Chanaka uses those long levers.
Yeah, I thought the best way to go with that delivery is to take the pace off, but he offered a lot of width outside the off stump, and there wasn't much protection for him in that area. Boundary scored.
Different. Down the ground, Chanaka. He's got all of it, spoils the over.
Oh no, that should be taken. Pace on, short delivery, and an important wicket. Farooqi gets his man. It is Chamika Karunaratne who has to go.
Yeah, good bit of cricket by Faisal Farooqi. Is that Karunaratne standing there clearing the left leg, hoping for the attempted Yorker so that he can go towards his favoured areas, which is down the ground or over deep mid wicket. Instead, he's bumped at good pace. Job is to get Chanaka on strike, but not when the new batter's Mohammad Nawaz. He can hit it just as far, just as clean. This is a...
And not in control. This should be taken at mid-off. This is a big over. And Farooqi has struck twice. Vishwa Lahiru, the catcher, and Dambulla sixers have got two vital wickets in the 17th over.
Well, I think Farooqi was smiling because he feels he got it wrong. He got the length wrong. He bowled it into the hitting zone.
Goes wide and Chanaka goes down, cover and six. That's his area. That's where he likes to hit. It was pitched up and it took him on.
That's some hit. Some hit over cover. Marcus Ackerman in the deep there just stood and thought he was in the game, but the power that Chanaka has at the back end, he knew he had enough. He's got to be smarter here. this Michael Chimera, because pace on.
Please. Oh no, I don't think he's in control at all. Mid off is underneath it, long off is underneath it. Reza Hendricks takes the catch. That is a big moment in the game. Gall Gallants lose their captain.
Well, this is just a mishit, because it's not a particularly great delivery. It's short and it just says hit me. Shanaka tries his best to hit it out of Dambulla, but instead gets a thickish edge. He knows that's a missed opportunity for Dasun Shanaka. And Tikshana has struck at moment critique.
Goes hard, and that's 4. That is a very useful boundary. Mehdi Hassan Miraj finding it in his slot and finding the gap at extra cover.
Important runs here. They need a big finish goal to get them past that 180 mark, and Faruqi's a difficult man to get away. But Mehdi Hassan Miraj has managed to find that gap between the man up at mid-off and the one at extra cover.
This for goal. Gets it square and he gets a boundary. That's a welcome and an important boundary. He's got 11 runs in the over with 1 ball to go.
He's not bothered where it goes. Yes, he's looking for extra cover. Yes, he's going to open the face of the bat. But he knows that there's 3 men that are inside the 30-yard circle on the offside. So if he can beat
Kiddies and goes big and it's high. This should be taken in the deep. Oh no! Has it been taken? Yes, it is. For a moment I thought they misjudged it because the square leg fielder seemed to have lost it. But Pavan Ratnayaka holding on to a very good catch.
This is an unbelievable catch, because his teammate has done everything possible to put him off. I'm going to catch it, I'm going to catch it. No, I'm not, you do. That's a brilliant catch. To not be put off by what's going on around you is quite sensational. That's brilliantly held, and you never know in the end. Every single run counts.
That was an amazing catch in the way.
Medium paces, he'll get to wobble around. Maybe even use strong wind that blows across. He'll get a bit of swing and get through a couple of overs if he can.
Yeah, ideally would like to see Dasun Shanaka Boldimal not playing the game. Plenty of experience, and he's an opportunity to come good with the batting partner with Shaib Zada Farhan.
Impact sub activated. Shaib Zada Farhan in for Fazalul Haq Faruqi. They brought in Ishan Malinga. Malinga is off the mark straight away. Dikwella.
According to plan, clearly, Dasun Shanaka to Dikwella.
He's got hold of that. 4 runs to end the first over. Farhan gets. He's chipped it just over. Quick outfield, don't bother. Dikwella gets his first boundary. And that'll help preserve a tree as well by POTV.
And this is Niroshan Dikwella for you. One defense, and straight away off the crease and trying to go over extra cover. And Charita Salanka has a valiant attempt.
Fast. Hit hard. No stopping that one though.
Oh, that was a slap. Dikwella left the length pretty early. He had the choice of going downtown with mid-on and mid-off both in the circle, but he opted for the sweep shot. That's...
He's gone. You've got to have a fielder there. They make the adjustment. Dikwella looking for another boundary, can only find the fielder.
Previous delivery came down the track, wanted to go over long on, but the line was leg stumpish. Hence a dot delivery. Anticipating a similar delivery. Want to go over square leg and where Charmik Karna
For the Dambulla Sixers, and they're going to be...
and Sachi is playing for the first time, so it's all about keeping up wickets. Now, having third man and car point in the circle, that's the line that Dasun Shanaka got to stay away. Plenty of width, a loose delivery, not the best of timings by Reza Hendricks, but finds him a boundary.
Best of moves though, do you reckon? No timing, but it goes into the ground, and the moment it hits the gap, there we go. Another tree planted. Chance gone. Charmika Karunaratne, well, he's having a good day. Runs when he came out to bat, and now 2 catches. It's Farhan. He's making the long walk back.
Dasun Shanaka bowled the first over, switch ends to the opposite side. Picks up the big wicket of Shaib Zada Farhan, the danger man of the Dambulla Sixers. The leg cutter gets the job done. Charmik Karunaratne, one of the safest going around. He's not going to drop those. Had the right intention to go over mid-off, but there was no...
He slapped that. Good way to get off the mark for Pawan Ratnayaka. It's set up, asking to be...
Again, short and swung away on the leg side. There's so much of power. That's the wrong length to bowl to Reza Hendricks, and he just feasts on deliveries like that.
Back-to-back 4 deliveries. The one before got a bit lucky. This time he goes left of the fielder. Just too short. It kept a little lower as well, so he's adjusted very well to this. Reza Hendricks, he can't be bowling there.
Swings on the leg side, and that's gone all the way. That is a brilliant shot, and the 50 is up, and I can tell you that it's another tree that gets preserved through the Pure TV Green Initiative. It is the SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the official broadcasting partners initiative that every 6 and every 4 preserves a tree or plants one.
Great stroke. Extra bit of pace. It was on him really quickly. Wasn't able to quite get the extension of the arm, so...
Face off, and he picks his gap. It's gone all the way for 6. And this is turning out to be very, very useful for Dambulla. Don't forget, still in the power play, and Dambulla is profiting. This is Ratnayaka, Pawan Ratnayaka. He's got 12 of 3.
He's done really well. It isn't a lot of width on offer, but the way he's been able to create that extra bit of room. He rolls his fingers on the ball. He's done really well.
And once more, another big one. I can tell you that every towering 6 is more than just runs. During the LPL in Dambulla and Kandy, Sri Lanka cricket is rewarding spectators who can catch those sixers with 100,000 rupees. I'm not so sure he's going to catch them. He's looking at something else, that spectator. But look at this shot.
Massive. 18 runs coming off the 4 deliveries. Does really well. This one he picks up a little bit quicker in front.
Dambulla. That's better. Lovely timing, lovely touch. What an over it's turning out to be. This outfield is really giving you value for money. 22 runs with 1 ball to go.
This is a man in form. This time a little bit better on length. Goes back of a length, but it's just placed and timed so well. 2 fielders and...
Absolutely class. Oh, bowled him! Bowled him! Brilliant Yorker, pace on. And all the good work undone by 1 delivery of Ishan Malinga.
I was just thinking in my head, hopefully he doesn't get too carried away here, because we often see a really expensive over can end with a wicket. And that's exactly what's happened here. This is a really good comeback from Malinga. Wayward to start, but this delivery goes nice and full. Yorkered and just didn't play it well enough. Tried to give himself some room on it.
Oh, that's a poor delivery. That is a really bad delivery. You don't go round the wicket and bowl there. And a drag down gives him a boundary.
Oh my word, that's huge. That is massive. Catch it. We got some money to give away. And he's put it down. Gano, what have you done? Your bank balance could have been swollen with 100,000 rupees. Huge opportunity missed. But how about this throw? The length was edible and the connection was audible, wasn't it? Sweet. Very, very sweet. That was an elegant stroke and played it with consummate ease. Excellent wrist work. Sublime timing. Roll of the wrist at the right time. You can watch this kind of a stroke. And now it's the turn of Reza Hendricks.
Not one and one bounce, I'm afraid. End of the 11th, 115 for 3.
The fact that he's found the groove is really, really positive for Dambulla. Another boundary. Vyas Khan swept down on one knee. Fielders didn't move.
Well, this pair of batters seem to be in a zone. Everything they're connecting just like this is flying. They're finding gaps, they're finding boundaries, and they're certainly on a roll. The last 30.
Flat bat into the gap. Oh, this is outstanding stuff. When they hit a ball, it's either flying over the outfielders or they're not moving because they're getting the gaps. Perfection.
And that's why I said they are in a zone, in a good zone. Because everything they connect seem to be finding the boundary, seem to be giving them very good results.
Gets it again. Fielder in the deep. Takes a good catch. They get the breakthrough. Sahanarachige. He had work to do. You can say who's ahead of the game because of the celebrations will tell you. Even that wicket, they feel the pressure, the Gallants. Karunaratne, wow. Runs, catches, and now a wicket.
Yep. Another look at it. Pace off. Rolling his fingers. And Sahanarachige is a very safe fielder. Holds on to it.
That's a pie. 50 for Hendricks. Second in the tournament, this time off 30 balls.
Very, very poor start to the over. His fifth half.
Again in the gap. Fast outfield. Placement even better. Mohammad Nawaz is trying to take the pace off, but Hendricks is picking up the length. That's not all that short, but he's quick onto the back foot.
Yep, and that length, he's picking that length well. Just really don't go too far back. Just
down and over. Gulbuddin Naib effortlessly hits that over mid-on.
Dambulla, they're not walking or marching, they're running towards that target. 16 runs in the over and one more ball to come, which means they're down to 22 of 31 deliveries.
Goes again. It's bigger. Gulbuddin Naib hits 2 sixes. Off the Nawaz over, it's a big one. 20 more runs. Maybe even 4. Let's wait for the signal. Is it 5? Oh, a bit of bat. But that was wayward from Vyas Khan.
Indeed it was. Vyas Khan was bowled decently well in the first 3 overs or so. Trying out a googly, came out all wrong. And Reza Hendricks just helping on its way. Top edge. And Aqib Javed absolutely.
Hit hard. That'll skip away for another boundary. 6 required. There's plenty of time to do it.
And yet another poor delivery by Vijay P.S. Khan. Asking to be put away. Reza Hendricks, the way he's been batting right throughout the LPL, he's not going to miss out.
That's in the air. Well over. That's the game. Gulbuddin Naib celebrates. Third 6 for him. The Dambulla Sixers win by 6 wickets by hitting a 6. It's all Sixers here at the Rangiri Dambulla Stadium. They bounce back in style.
The muscle man finishes with a muscly 6. That was in the arc. And this was a statement. From the outset, the Dambulla Sixers men business.